So we're on Vurhonga today, and honestly there's a couple of reasons. Number one, we started the new trophy lodge the other day, and I wanted to hopefully continue adding to that. But also, the issues with some of the scoring, as far as I can tell, mainly affects the Trurak species, and Vurhonga does not have any of those, so we should be safe as far as like the weird scoring stuff goes. And I have to get used to taking like lung shots and stuff on Buffalo now, because the brain shot would ruin the trophy organ, but that's a lung shot, and we'll go ahead and go get that guy. So I don't think we're like mounting any mythical buffalo, but he's a good start for this hunt. But yeah, that guy's actually pretty good. 142 trophy rating. I like that we can just look at the trophy rating now, but I almost would prefer the medal to not be there. I don't know. I still like the idea of diamonds, but I don't know how I feel about that. But we are in multiplayer, just because I still like kind of the unpredictable nature of it. Like, I like the fact that, for one, like, I don't know any of the animals on the map, but mainly, once we take care of that, mainly the thing that I like is, like, I don't control the time, and whatever the time in the server is dictates what I go and hunt. I don't know, for some reason that tends to make me go places I don't always go, and a lot of times that leads to good things. I feel like I never see, like, this many buffalo down at this end in this area, because I'm like down in this little kind of inlet, and generally I'll see one or two buffalo walking across here. I never see an entire herd like drinking at this end, so that's kind of cool. Hi. But I kind of want to get this level 7 brown one. I think probably let our heart rate calm down, but I think we can just get a lung shot in there. We'll see if that works, and it's kind of a good thing to experiment with certain angles, but 100% that's going to be a lung shot. And right now I'm just kind of rolling with the old loadout that I would have had. The only difference is I have the 7mm instead of the 30-06. But I really do want like another basically top-end weapon somewhere in the area of the 300 to be released, because I don't know. I like the 300, but I've been using it for a long time. I'd love to have something else that's like at least similar effectiveness. But that's a pretty decent brown. And yeah, I mean, we didn't reach the lung by a ton, but it's well into the lung, and that's kind of the thing for me with wanting a new weapon, because I just feel like the 300 is noticeably better than the 338, and I don't know, like, why that is, but that's just the way it seems to me. So that's not a bad lion. Oh, actually, we're probably going to want to shoot soon, because we're going to get run over. But that's a hard shot. No, thanks. Don't need that. If we can just get a lung shot, we'll actually get the full score out of this, which is nice now. Except that was a clean miss. There we go. Okay. So now it's just going to be running around for a minute and waiting. Not that I need the full score, but I guess it's good to practice trying to get it. So, random silver female, and should have a decent gold lion down there. So he's definitely like lower end level 7. 44 is gold, and he's only 44.9. But, pretty decent heart shot. And since it's lion time, we're just going to go to another lake for them. So at least that could be a gold. And maybe interesting to take a shot that far, but I kind of want to see how this does. I assume that's going to be fine, and it definitely will be, but I don't know, like long shots I think are going to be just so much more viable now with the changes to quick kill. You don't actually have to get them dead within 8 seconds, you just need to reach the vitals basically. It could be fun to try to take some like super long range shots on diamonds that aren't like black bucks, where we did that one that was a 400 meter shot, but messing up a diamond black buck is not that big a deal. But now, like, you can kind of take those shots and not be nearly as afraid of losing your diamond. So that actually was a gold. 44.6, so he's actually barely any smaller than the level 7 we shot. Not bad, though. Double lung at 350. Like, I don't know. I just feel like the 338, maybe it could do that, but it just always seems like it's not as good for me. That's what I was kind of saying earlier, especially with the long-range shots. But anyway, I think we're going to try another lion lake. So that's another definite gold. And as long as we can make the shot, he'll be that, because, again, like, the whole no quick kill thing is kind of nice for some of these animals where, like, the longer shots used to lose quick kill. But I do believe that is a lung shot. I saw his health start to drop there just before he got out of where we could spot him, but that should be just fine. And again, he's like barely into level 7. He's just 45.5, but I think that's our biggest lion so far. 358 meters. Double lung again, though. Like, the 300 is just crazy good. Ooh, hello. Almost what we're looking for. But, again, with the whole no quick kill thing, I'd have probably not taken that shot in the past. Just because sometimes double lung, especially when they're quartering away, was difficult. But single lung should be no issue, and maybe we even got double because he went down pretty quick, but definitely like a riskier shot in the past, and now it's just kind of no big deal, I guess. He actually went literally nowhere, too, so I don't know if he stopped because lions like to do that. Just like stop running and stand there. But 47.3 and you need 48.5 for a diamond, so that's actually a pretty big one. I think I am going to mount that now just because we'll have a placeholder and I want to actually start somewhere with a lodge. That might be a diamond. Yeah, he's a 5. Actually, I think that's the smaller horns. But, that was exactly the reason that I mounted the last lion, because I figured I was going to be done. This server, actually, the host left, so I wanted to change the time and specifically check this spot for wildebeest. And yeah, that should be what we're looking for. I'm going to get him to stand up just so we don't have any kind of weird issues with trying to reach lung. But I am going to try to be kind of quick. Yeah, that didn't work, but actually there's maybe another diamond behind him I just saw. But this is the one that we're going to definitely get first. Like, that one I think could be a diamond as well. But at level 5 he's a guarantee, at least as far as I know. I don't think that's changed with the... Oh, hello. Alright. Wow. I guess we'll get the diamond first. But level 4 albino is pretty dang cool. I think we can get that. That should reach a lung. Yeah, looks like it's going to be good. So, I don't want to mess up that albino, but the recent changes to the game, and if you don't know about it, basically, there's been a change to the nervous state of animals. That's a big mythical. This is going to be interesting. So let's get this real quick before I explain that. Okay. The change to the nervous state. Essentially, animals won't come back to their zones or come into a call while they're nervous. And it didn't used to work that way. So that should mean the wildebeest are going to take a lot longer to come back. The thing with wildebeest is, they've always taken a really long time to come back to zones, so I don't know how long that's going to take. But honestly, solid buffalo. I feel like getting diamond buffalo is common enough that I shouldn't mount a mythical. I think we'll get one eventually if we keep trying. But let's go find this wildebeest. You can see him actually up there on the hill. But yeah, the whole thing with the change to the nervous state, I really don't know how that's going to affect wildebeest. Like I said, they've always taken a long time to return to their zones. But I think that's a good thing for the game in general because it kind of was way too easy. You could spook animals and not even care. But now it actually kind of matters. You want to take your time a little bit more. But that is, in fact, a diamond wildebeest. He's pretty close to being the bigger horns. I think somewhere in the 282, 283 kilo range they have the bigger horns. But, yeah, not bad. Got an actual diamond for our lodge, and there's also a really cool albino, which I don't know if that's them coming back, because we can definitely hear them. I think it is, because I hear actual footsteps, not just the sort of thunderous audio. Now, I don't know where to go. I guess I'm going to go try to hide down here. So that's interesting. That's actually our albino there, so maybe we could just get him. I didn't realize he was back there. Just rushed the shot a little bit, but I didn't want him to, like, start to bed down while I was taking my shot. But they were nervous and resting. Now, I was kind of told that basically they would just go and rest like slightly away from where they were, or in general animals that are in a zone when they're nervous kind of go to a slightly different location, which I guess that's alright with me, but I don't know. I want to do more testing and see exactly how that works, because it seems like it's not exactly the way it was kind of laid out, but that is dang cool. I've had one other albino wildebeest this big, and honestly I'm not sure which one was bigger, but 35 trophy when 37.6 is diamond, that's a pretty big one. Definitely kill of the video. And now I just want to see if there is actually another maybe diamond in here, because I thought I saw like the horns that were on the level 5 that we shot on a different one, but it was half behind a tree, so I'm not certain of that. Okay, so that was kind of dumb, because I attempted to mention how I think I just saw like a level 3 wildebeest, and they have like a similar horn shape to the big 4s and 5s, and I think I just thought it was that. It's just like a different size of the sort of same shape, but I forgot the game crashes when you leave multiplayer and try to go to a trophy lodge, so that kind of happened. But I think, at least for the moment, we're going to do this. I talked about it last time we were in this lodge. I don't know exactly what I want to do with it yet. I think I want to mix it as far as like reserves go more than I did with the past ones. That's actually a pretty cool entrance. I may stick with that. I want to get like a bigger horns one, definitely, but that's different than anything else I've done, and I like it, so we may stick with that. So I don't know, a couple of decent little additions. The lion definitely being a mythical is eventually going to be replaced, and just as I said, with the hopefully bigger horns on a diamond wildebeest eventually. But I'm glad we actually got some stuff for the lodge. Starting to be a little less empty in here, but a ton to go, which is a good thing. We actually have like a lot of stuff to shoot for again, and I like that. But anyway, that is going to do it for this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.